What if some of the exercise advice you've followed for years is no longer the best choice for your body after 60? Many people believe that long daily walks are the safest and most effective way to stay active as they age. Walking is familiar, it feels gentle, and for decades it has been presented as the default solution. But recent research invites us to look a little deeper. New findings suggest that after 60, the body responds better to specific, targeted movements than to long periods of repetitive activity. And this shift can make a meaningful difference in strength, balance, and confidence in daily life. Researchers followed thousands of adults over 60 for several years and observed something unexpected. Those who replaced long walking routines with a short set of focused exercises experienced significant improvements in physical ability, balance, and overall movement control. Even more interesting, they achieved these results while spending less time exercising. What stood out most was that many participants felt stronger, steadier, and more capable in daily tasks like standing up, carrying groceries, and maintaining balance. And one of the movements that delivered the biggest benefits was surprisingly simple. Almost everyone could do it right away. So today, I want to walk you through 5 gentle but powerful exercises designed specifically for adults over 60. These movements are not about pushing limits. They are about helping the body stay responsive, stable, and confident. Let's begin. Exercise number 5. Wall push-ups with a controlled hold. At first glance, wall push-ups may look too easy to matter, but appearances can be misleading. This movement focuses on functional strength. That means strength you use every day without thinking about it. After 60, muscle naturally becomes less responsive unless it is gently challenged. Upper body strength plays a key role in daily activities such as opening doors, lifting objects, and stabilizing yourself if you lose balance. Wall push-ups with a short hold activate the chest, shoulders, arms, and core in a slow, controlled way. This type of movement encourages the muscles to stay engaged without strain. Here is how to do it. Stand about an arm's length away from a wall. Place your palms flat against the wall at shoulder height. Your feet can be together or slightly apart. Slowly lean your body toward the wall until your face comes close. Hold this position for 3 to 5 seconds. Then gently push yourself back to the starting position. Move slowly and deliberately. The focus here is not speed, it is control. If the movement feels too easy, step slightly farther from the wall. If it feels challenging, step closer. Start with 5 repetitions and gradually work toward 15. Many people notice that this exercise also improves their awareness of posture and balance. Holding the position briefly allows the body to reconnect with its sense of position in space, which is especially important as we age. Exercise number 4. Seated leg lifts with gentle resistance. This next exercise is performed sitting down, but do not underestimate its impact. Seated leg lifts help maintain strength in the muscles responsible for walking, climbing stairs, and standing up from a chair. These movements rely on coordination between the legs and core. Sit upright in a sturdy chair. Keep your back straight and your feet flat on the floor. Slowly extend one leg forward until it is as straight as comfortable. Hold for 2 seconds. Then lower it slowly without letting your foot rest completely on the floor. Repeat 10 to 15 times, then switch legs. The key here is control and posture. Keep your back supported and avoid leaning backward. As you become more comfortable, you can add light resistance using ankle weights or a resistance band. Progress gradually. Working one leg at a time helps address natural imbalances that develop over time. Many people find that this improves steadiness when walking and confidence when climbing stairs. Now let's move to an area that plays a major role in balance and confidence but is often overlooked. Exercise number 3, standing heel raises with balance focus. The muscles in your lower legs may not get much attention, but they play a critical role in stability and circulation. Strong calves and ankles help you stay upright, recover from small stumbles, and move with confidence. When these muscles become weaker, balance often feels less reliable. This exercise strengthens those muscles while also gently training balance. Stand behind a chair or near a wall. Lightly hold it for support if needed. Slowly rise up onto the balls of your feet. Lift your heels as high as comfortable. At the top, pause for about 3 seconds. Look straight ahead, not down. Then slowly lower your heels back to the floor over 3 seconds. Start with 10 repetitions and work towards 20 or 25. Once this feels comfortable, try doing the movement with less support from your hands. Eventually, you can challenge yourself by lifting one foot slightly off the ground and performing the exercise on one leg at a time. This movement does more than strengthen the legs. It also helps improve the body's internal sense of balance, which supports safer movement in everyday situations. Some people notice improved circulation in their legs and a greater sense of stability after practicing this regularly. Now let's move to a movement that supports independence in one of the most basic daily actions. Exercise number 2, modified squats to a chair. Standing up from a chair is something we do many times a day. When this movement becomes difficult, daily life can feel much more restricted. Modified squats help maintain strength in the hips, thighs and core while respecting joint comfort. Place a sturdy chair behind you. Stand with your feet about hip width apart. Point your toes slightly outward. Cross your arms over your chest or extend them forward for balance. Begin by pushing your hips back as if you are about to sit. Lower yourself slowly toward the chair over about 3 seconds. Lightly touch the chair with your body, but do not fully sit down. Then gently stand back up over 2 seconds, pressing through your heels. Start with 5 to 8 repetitions and gradually build up to 15 or 20. This movement encourages coordination between the hips and legs and helps the body relearn an efficient pattern for standing and sitting. If the movement feels challenging, start with a higher chair or reduce the number of repetitions. Over time, small improvements can make a big difference. Now we come to the final exercise. This is the movement that brings everything together. Exercise number 1, bird dog hold progressions. At first glance, this exercise may look unusual or even too simple, but it addresses several of the biggest challenges people face after 60 at the same time. It supports balance, coordination, core stability, posture, and controlled movement. This exercise is especially valuable because it trains the body and brain to work together. To begin, come down onto your hands and knees on a comfortable surface, such as a mat or carpet. Place your hands directly under your shoulders. Your knees should be under your hips. Keep your spine neutral, not rounded and not arched. From this position, slowly extend your right arm forward while extending your left leg backward. Imagine creating one long straight line from your fingertips to your heel. Hold this position for 5 seconds. Focus on staying steady and keeping your hips level. Lower your arm and leg slowly, then repeat on the opposite side. Start with 5 repetitions per side. As this becomes easier, you can gradually increase the hold time to 10 seconds. Later, you can add small controlled pulses, lifting the arm and leg slightly higher and returning to the original position while maintaining balance. For an added challenge, once you feel confident, you can try holding the position with your eyes closed for a few seconds. This encourages the body to rely more on internal balance cues. This movement helps train controlled stability, which is essential for everyday tasks such as reaching, turning, carrying objects, and recovering from a loss of balance. Many people also notice improved comfort in the lower back when this exercise is done regularly and carefully. Breathing matters here. Breathe slowly through your nose and avoid holding your breath. Gentle, steady breathing supports control and keeps the body relaxed while working. Now let's bring everything together. The power of these 5 exercises is not in doing them perfectly. It is in doing them consistently and progressively. You do not need long workouts. You do not need special equipment. You do not need to push through discomfort. What matters most is giving your body the right signals on a regular basis. How to structure your routine. A simple and effective plan looks like this. Perform all 5 exercises 3 times per week. For example, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Each session takes about 20 to 25 minutes. Start with a brief warm-up. A few minutes of gentle movement is enough. Slow walking around the room, shoulder rolls, or light ankle movements. Then move through the exercises in this order. First, wall push-ups with holds. This prepares the upper body and gently activates the core. Second, seated leg lifts with resistance or without resistance if you are just starting. This wakes up the legs and improves control. Third, standing heel raises with balance focus. This supports circulation, ankle stability, and confidence while standing. Fourth, modified squats to a chair. This reinforces one of the most important movements of daily life, standing up and sitting down. Finally, bird dog hold progressions. This ties together balance, coordination, posture, and calm control. Rest briefly between exercises. There is no need to rush. If one movement feels challenging, reduce the number of repetitions or shorten the hold time. Progress comes from patience, not pressure. Why this works better than walking alone? Walking is helpful. It supports circulation and keeps the body moving, but walking mainly works in one direction and at one intensity. As we get older, the body needs more variety. It needs strength. It needs balance. It needs controlled challenges that teach the nervous system how to respond calmly and efficiently. These exercises address the specific changes that tend to appear with age: reduced strength, slower reactions, and less stability. They also help maintain confidence in movement, which is just as important as physical ability. Many people notice that daily tasks feel easier after a few weeks. Standing up feels smoother, walking feels more secure, balance feels more predictable. A realistic mindset. Start where you are. If today you can only do a few repetitions, that is enough. Your body adapts faster than you might expect. Improvement does not require perfection. It requires consistency. Even small progress adds up over time. Some people begin noticing changes in how they move within a few weeks. Others notice gradual improvements over a couple of months. Both are normal. A gentle reminder: if you are managing ongoing health concerns or movement limitations, it is always wise to listen to your body and move at a pace that feels safe. These exercises are meant to support your body, not stress it. The goal is not to move like you did decades ago. The goal is to move with confidence today and tomorrow. Strong, steady movement supports independence, comfort, and peace of mind. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this approach felt helpful, keep it simple and stay consistent. Your body is still capable of adapting and improving at any age.